Okay, y'all, I passed my CDL exam. Got them CDLs, okay? Okay, so I went through 160 Driving Academy. I'm gonna post my shorts from TikTok on here instead of talking about all of that shit. If you got questions, feel free to ask me, and I'll tell you my experience. I struggled the most with parallel parking. In South Carolina, you have to parallel offset to the left, so blind side on both things, and then you got to do your straight back. Not in that order. You do straight back, offset, and then parallel. I struggle with parallel because it was hard for me to find reference points on my trailer. I struggled with offset because it was hard for me to find reference points on my trailer. And everybody kept saying use your landing gear, but baby, that wasn't working every time. I need that shit to work 3 times in a row at the least. It wasn't my instructor's fault, but yeah, it wasn't my instructor's fault, none of them. You just don't have a lot of one-on-one time. You're not gonna get that at 160. You're not gonna get it. It didn't work out with Greenville Tech because I know I got a video posted about that shit, which will still help some people because you still need you need all of that shit to get in the class that I was talking about. But they kept saying that they ran out of money, bitch. I don't have no $5,000, $4,000, $3,000 just sitting around to learn how to drive a truck. I'm sorry, I'm not paying that to do that. Yes, you can make great money in trucking, and it's an investment. It is an investment. But baby, I'm not paying for that out of pocket when it's places that will pay for me to go. I'm not doing that. Now, some people don't want to owe nobody, and I get it. But can't nobody take that CDL from you, baby, once you get it. So, yeah. In order for me to get extra help with my offset and my parallel, yeah, I did watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I found one blindside parallel parking, or it's called parallel parking, conventional parallel parking, however you want to say it. That's what it's called. That's what they're gonna call it when you go test. I found one video of a man giving reference points. I looked for the aerial view of the DMV. I had to go to Rock Hill, South Carolina. So I looked up the actual DMV so I can see how the course was set up because I'm extra. I did not want any kind of fucking extra surprises, baby. I'm sorry. I didn't need no extra surprises. I was already stressed out. So by me doing that and knowing how it looked a little bit, I didn't know how the cones were going to be set up, but somebody was in front of me and he had to go. So I got to kind of, look at him go first. So that helped. Yeah, it was a mess. I was a mess too. So yeah, I was shitting bricks the night before, okay? I fell asleep to parallel parking videos, okay? So, okay, I did not go out of state to go to class. I stayed home in my hometown, went in my hometown. Please be aware of your living situation because the 160 class is from 8 a.m. to 4:30. They understand that life happens and people gotta work. So if you don't come to class every day, that's fine. But please be aware that you're not in class every day. So if you try to learn manual, you ain't never drove on manual before, you trying to remember how to do these maneuvers and shit, have you a notebook or something that you can write some shit down, okay? They will allow you to push back your test date if you don't feel like you're comfortable enough. So that's a good thing. They already have your test date ready to go as soon as you sign up. But that's good too. I know y'all hear this a lot, but your pre-trip is extremely important. Your pre-trip is the first thing that you're gonna have to do the day that you test. Of course, we all know that. In South Carolina, they make you start in the inside. I haven't heard anybody say they started on the outside first. You will be on the yard all day. It's no classroom. Once that first week is over with classroom time, there's no more classroom time. You do not have time to sit inside of the building. You need to be outside on the yard the whole time trying to learn. If all of the automatics are gone, please try to jump in the manual and learn something. They have no problem showing you how to put that bitch in reverse and first gear so you can go around the yard and do your little maneuvers or whatever. Like, do what you got to do to get yourself to pass. They're definitely not going to baby you. This is not Swift or Prime. You know, you're not going to Springfield, Missouri, baby. They ain't putting you in a hotel room. It's the real deal Holyfield over here at 160. Most of you will hit something. I didn't fuck no truck up, but I did eat up a curb, but it was only because the car would not move out of my way. and it was time for me to turn to the right. So, you know, I had to eat that curb up real quick, but I ain't tear it up too bad. That's the time for you to be fucking some shit up. If you're gonna mess up somebody's truck, mess up the school's truck. Don't mess up your own truck or your company's truck. You're probably gonna fuck their truck up too, but it's okay. I'm prepared for that. It's gonna be days you're gonna be frustrated and pissed off. So take your time off if you need it. Go back the next day refreshed and ready to continue to learn. And I wish I had somebody to tell me that shit. You're gonna be frustrated with your instructors. You're gonna be frustrated with your classmates because they probably hogging the damn truck. Try to be respectful of other people who you know has to test, and ask the instructor to ask them to get out the truck so you can practice. Speak up for yourself because you won't have to. At the end of the day, you are there to learn. You're gonna get your drive time, you're gonna get your observation time, aka watching other people drive, which you need. Make sure you ask questions, as many questions as you can think of. Questions about the pre-trip, questions about the actual day of testing, depending on where you're going. People have different experiences because they're different locations. Learn that damn pre-trip, I'm telling you. Because in South Carolina, as long as you got that pre-trip down and you do it good enough to pass, you don't have to do it over again. It's the same thing as the permit. If you fuck up one section, that's the only section you got to do over. As long as you pass that pre-trip and you fail the maneuvers, you only have to do your maneuvers when you go back to test again. So you just starting where you left off at. That's the only good thing. Also, I passed the first try. Did not think that was going to happen. I've had my freaking permit since October of 2021. So, baby, baby, it's about goddamn time. I did my orientation for the company that sponsored me. I think I mentioned it in another video. I done signed the paperwork and I ain't finna talk about them right now. I hate to be that person, but y'all gotta look at the other videos to figure out who the company is, honey. So yeah, I ain't trying to fuck myself up before I get started by no bullshit and social media. But I do want to make videos for people who want to get into it because it's not a lot of information out there as far as YouTube. Like, it's good information for driving, but it's not good information as far as like schools and shit and what people really go through and people answering questions, because people are apprehensive and anxious about starting fucking school. Like, you starting all the way over in a whole nother industry 9 times out of 10, so it's nerve-wracking. I know what kind of information I was looking for when I was first, you know, thinking about going to school to get my CDL. So I'm trying to put that information out now. The information that I wish I had. So yeah. If anybody from TikTok is watching this, thanks for helping me. I'ma always tell them thank you because baby, they came through, okay? My TikTok is Salt in Your Game. Same way I'm saying it, it's the same way you spell it. I'm on there way more than YouTube. I'm just making YouTube videos because, girl, sometimes the girls need a YouTube video. I'm gonna put my whole freaking I'm gonna post my whole review of 160 Academy. It's a short because I made a TikTok out of it. I'm gonna post that to my page as well, so if you want to check that out, check that out. It's more detailed than this video. This is just about my personal experience and to say I got them licenses. But that's it, y'all. Peace out.